worried. She was surprised when you told her Lucius worked with Batman. She appreciated you letting her choose to trust you. You convinced her to trust you, but she is concerned for your safety. Well, that's good. At least now she's not pissed off at Batman, because he's gonna need Tina Fox, because her dad, Lucius Fox, is history. He's dead. You and 33% of players let Alfred feeling stressed. He approved of your decision to be honest with Tiffany. He was peeved when you ordered him to fix the Regina situation. Your conversation in the parlor left him feeling burnt out. Yeah, I kind of treated him like he was the help by saying, fix the Regina situation by any means or whatever. The fact is, I just didn't care. I didn't really care how that worked out. And maybe it worked out bad, I don't know. Your conversation in the parlor left him feeling burnt out. So he was upset because I think I said something like, deal with it. You and 40% of players left Harley feeling angry. She was amused you played along with her mocking Regina. She liked how efficiently you retrieved the Phalanx key. But because you fought with Bane instead of her, she feels slighted. So I should have wrestled with Harley, and she'd have liked that. She likes a strong man. I just didn't want Bane to kill anyone, but Harley wanted a fighting partner, something that Joker's not quite fulfilling in her at the moment, which would have made Bruce the stronger male role figure in her life at the moment. And she doesn't like Bane because he's just a musclehead. But then again, she's not quite completely attracted to Joker because he's not a brute either. He doesn't take things by force, but the only person who she knows who does is Bruce Wayne at the moment. Anyway, that's something I'll want to fix on a future playthrough. You and 40% of players left John feeling sad. He was overjoyed when you pinky swore to never lie again. He was intrigued by the underhanded way you handed Willie. Who is Willie? I'm trying to remember who Willie is. But because you let Harley get left behind, he is heartbroken. Maybe he needs that just to become a vigilante. That's what Spider-Man is, because one of his parents died. He's now a vigilante. He rights the wrongs he thinks are needing to be righted. And same with Batman. He's righting the wrongs that, if he had been able to fix it, would have prevented his parents' deaths. You and 99.8% of players left Waller feeling content. She was relieved when you said you don't think of her as an enemy. She was gratified that you called her instead of Gordon to help you, but she betrayed us by not being there. So that was kind of BS for her. She completely betrayed us. Because you agreed to work with her while undercover, your relationship with Waller is positive. And she betrayed us. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think I want to pick something straight down the line between her and Gordon next time. You and 81% of players left Gordon feeling worried. He was bitter that you were still relying on Waller to help you instead of him. Yep. Because you told him the truth, he is worried that Waller might expose your identity. And I'm kind of regretting telling him that because now it puts him at odds to try to get revenge for me on Waller, where I was just trying to tell him, watch out, she's not really the best of people. But I guess I kind of realized right after I clicked it that she, just because she has blackmail over me, doesn't mean that I should be, doesn't mean I should get Gordon involved in something that's way over his head, because she is over his head. So I, in a way, was protecting him, trying to protect him. And he couldn't really help me, but is how I perceived it. But now I kind of see it that he was the only one who was willing to help me. And it doesn't seem right that Waller wasn't there when Batman asked her for the help. But if she had jumped in and tried to arrest them, then they'd said, Bruce Wayne, you must have betrayed us. You said you're working with the agency, and here you are working with the agency against them. So it would have been the plan to fruition in Bane and Freeze's eyes that Bruce Wayne was literally trying to set them all up and ruin the plan. So, it might be a good thing that Waller did not interfere. But I still, on a later playthrough, I want to go back and fix it by going right between the line on this, and maybe Gordon will help with something really simple. Or maybe Gordon can help by having his people back out, and then they won't get hurt. Did you get Tiffany to hand over the Phalanx key? You and 50.1% of players convinced Tiffany to hand over the Phalanx key and remain hidden in the vault. Although she didn't remain hidden because John Doe, Joker John, found her. I'm kind of perceiving that the only way I couldn't have convinced her to give the Phalanx key would have been to forcefully try to take it, and then she would have tried to shock Batman or something with one of her shock buzzers or something. I obviously don't remember her from any Batman lore. She might be new. I'm not even sure about that. It's obvious she's a replacement for Lucius, though. The other thing is, if I didn't convince her, and then when Joker came walking in, then Joker would have attacked her and taken it, and it would have been a scene. And then perhaps Harley Quinn would have noticed. And so the way that I did it, it kind of leaves Tiffany Fox still a plausible ally, and she's going to, like, otherwise, if we had to take the key, she'd be like, you're one of the bad guys, you killed my dad. And then she'd be an enemy. Which is how I felt like episode 1 left her an enemy because of what I said to her at the funeral. And I didn't like that. Did you call Gordon or Waller to the arsenal? You and 28% of players called Waller and her agency in their time of need. In their time of need? So the agency was in need and I called them to help, and that's why they didn't come help? I didn't realize that. I'm still having a little bit of trouble trying to put that one together. It does seem like I should have called Gordon, and I already mentioned that. Did you pay Willie off or let it get resolved with violence? You and 16% of players tried to resolve things peacefully with Willie when he drew a knife on John. 15% of players took Willie down when he drew a knife on John. I'm starting to think, since I'm showing as Bruce Wayne that I am a tough guy and I should be the boss, which he normally does not want to do in any previous Batman game. He tries to act like the pansy, passive, rich boy who can't defend himself, even though he's muscly and built like a playboy. There's a reason he's a playboy and not a punk boy. The girls like him. He's not paying the girls to be there. They enjoy spending time with him because he's muscly and good looking. If he was scrawny and had a personality like acid, he'd have to pay them, and he'd be kind of like how Joker acts, but he'd be throwing money at them and acting like that was why they were there, and he'd resent the girls for it too. But it's kind of funny that he always had to play the passive pansy in previous games. Anyway, 44% of players tried to calm down Willie with a drink when he drew a knife on them. Did I do that? I think I did. Yeah. 24% of players took Willie down violently when he pulled a knife on them. Okay. This would show that Bruce Wayne is not to be trifled with. And maybe as a mob boss that would be fine. But the ultimate result in this scenario would be that Joker feels like he's a true friend, a heartfelt friend of Bruce Wayne, and it seems like the best outcome that Bruce Wayne were to take Willie down when Willie drew a knife on John. Like, he would probably feel like, you do like me, we are friends, you got my back. Although, like I said before, Joker always seems like the wild card. He might not have even liked that. Like, I kind of thought he was, when I was with Harley Quinn in the car with Joker, that he was gonna be like excited that Bruce Wayne liked Harley enough that he would drink from her drink or kiss her or something, because he was, to me, giving off some serious cuck vibes. And I was getting kind of weirded by it, but then again, I almost chose to ask him if he was in love with me, and then I realized, no way, he's in love with Harley. He's just infatuated with Batman. He's head over heels with Harley. He's kind of a sap. Who did you follow in the convoy? You and 57% of players attempted to minimize casualties in the convoy raid by following Bane, undermining his rampage at every opportunity. See, we all had the same thing in mind. Like Harley Quinn, when she hit the guy in the security office or in Wayne Tower, she said she knew he was going to live. So I kind of perceived that she was not going to kill anyone, and she was just going to leave them knocked out. But as she said, Bane likes to kill people, and that could be a big hindrance. And where I'd like to choose to go with Harley Quinn on the next playthrough after this, I'm thinking that the smarter thing would be to continue to ditch Harley and block Bane from killing humans, because that's kind of the better outcome. And I'm pretty sure Harley Quinn isn't caught, dead, or captured. Even if she is, she'll get out of it. She always does. Did you pinky swear with John? You and 95% of players accepted John's offer of a pinky swear, becoming friends for life. I think that was core for Joker John to become a vigilante. Like, if I wanted him to become a villain, he could. If I said, I'm not your friend, I'm here for my own personal reasons, John, then he would have been deeply offended, and he'd wonder why. He might not even want to vote for me to come with them. And then I'd have to fight them all or be dead or something. And I'm pretty sure I'd die because, or rather, Bruce Wayne would die because Bane killed him all by his lonesome, but now he's got 4 people trying to kill him. Even if I had Harley Quinn on my side, I don't think she'd step between any of them to stop them from killing Bruce Wayne, even if she was in love with him. And her love is trifle. You and 50% of players convinced Tiffany to hand over the phalanx key and remain hidden in the vault. You and 28% of players called Waller and her agency in their time of need. You and 16% of players tried to resolve things peacefully with Willie when he drew a knife on John. You and 57% of players attempted to minimize casualties in the convoy by following Bane, undermining his rampage at every turn, every opportunity. You and 95% of players accepted John's offer of a pinky swear, becoming friends for life. So it seems like they're trying to say these are the main 5 that mattered. You know, this might have actually been the preferred way, resolving things peacefully with Willie, to show John that you don't have to kill everybody. You can be a proper vigilante without being the villain. So that might actually be the best way. But I want to go through next time. And make Joker smile a little harder. All right, Catwoman. Where's the codes to give her those cool outfits, though? Just kidding. Fractured mask, purchased and installed. Ooh. As the pressure to uncover the impending attack on Gotham intensifies, Bruce navigates his dual identity and his relationships with his new allies. So I'm not going to start it right now. I'm going to end my video, and I'm going to go eat my tacos that have been in the air fryer for an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna and I'm gonna go watch a new episode of The Rings of Power. The new episode, I believe, gets released on Thursday, and that's today. That's Thursday. So if you want to catch more of these episodes live and help me decide, I'll even pause it during the middle so that you guys can vote on it. And I'll put a vote in in Twitch. I'll put a vote in Twitch, and you guys can vote on it. If I see that there's anybody there, that means if you're the only one there, it's your way. So thanks. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Batman!